Hello, my name is Gabrielle Ann, and this is my screen printing process video. With clean screens, I get to organize and plan the colors and registration of my designs. This specific project has 5 layers, and this is generally how it looks. Each layer must go through a specific process. For a screen to be used, it must have emulsion. There must be emulsion on both sides, and it ought to be thinned out on the screen. Since my design is 11 by 14 inches, I had to add more weight for the exposure process to be more efficient. Here's the process for exposing an image on the screen. After screen exposure, the screen must be washed for the design to come through. This process can take a significant amount of time. While scrubbing and spraying the screen, it's good to keep in mind that the water used is dissolving the emulsion where the design is. Here are the tools and setup. Acrylic paint for screen printing, a spatula for placing the paint, a squeegee to push the paint through the screen, and a transparency for testing. It's good to make sure the paint goes through by pushing really hard. Since some editions of a design might go wrong, it's good to be as efficient and consistent as possible. Since I only used 2 screens, I thought it would be best to wash the design and emulsion off my screen after each layer used. This necessitates emulsion remover, a sponge, and a lot of water, effort, and time. Subsequent layers will inherently be more difficult due to registration and consistency. The process displayed here is flooding, which is a useful way of making sure the paint doesn't dry on the screen. This particular edition is my process print. I am playing with the registration here. To minimize waste, I have to make sure that unused paint goes back to where it comes from. In terms of cleanup, the screen and the transparency and other tools must be washed. Here are some process examples. This is some later process stuff of both my regular editions and my process print editions. These are my final editions. I organized them by quality and then numbered them. This is my process print, which already includes some stuff for my second project. I think I did well with paint consistency and registration. I also used my final layer on some tote bags. All in all, this is how screen printing is for me.